his
not
headset
bad,
on,
Kale.
actually.
It's okay. We'll
I
skip
did
him.
too, so.
Kale, you have a -16. You got a collapsed lung from hitting debris and stuff falling out of the shuttle. You have intense pain throughout your body. Since you chose the additional 5 points damage, that 5 points is going to hold on for that 24 hours. So even after you rest or somebody heals you, you are going to continue with that -5 until that happens, till 24 hours is up.
Okay.
And then I need to take damage for Jayla. She's on the other map. What I'm going... Ooh. Oh, that's her armor class. Dear God. Just losing it.
Sorry, dog pooped in the living room, so we had to kind of deal with that.
Well, fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's winter weather. He just likes to poop in the house. You don't watch him for 2 seconds and he's off doing his business.
All right. Oh. Frizzy, you have a -8. You got electrified and you hit your head, so you have a concussion, which makes it hard to concentrate. So you have disadvantage on all charisma and wisdom rolls for force and tech abilities.
Okie dokie.
So you're not quite all there.
I'll try to roleplay that.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and start the recording. I'm going to do a summary description of parts 1 and 2, just very high level, and I'm going to skim over things that were personal. I'm sticking to just public knowledge stuff. So if you had a in-depth, profound conversation with so-and-so, but nobody else was around, it's not going to be on the summary. So therefore, it is your responsibility to keep track of your character's attention to detail and character development and blah da 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 da. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to start Darkness Replayed, Part 3, Session 1. I keep using the wrong mouse. As the mercenaries continue their journey, the past few days have felt like months. So much has happened since they have accepted Lady K's commission to go to Iram and find the priceless artifact and start a war between their sister planet, Arona. Waking up in a tomb with fellow strangers who were all also commissioned by Lady K, then finding Lady K herself, then losing Lady K after escaping the pyramid, finding the daughters of Harmony cult, which they offended, but was able to smooth over before a great fight erupted. Thrizzy got jiggy with a Rin named Serenity. Borat was gifted a new chicken. After traveling up north, they find Lady K again, but quickly realize she isn't the real Lady K. After confronting her, they watch her suddenly die as she is trying to tell them the truth. After a very odd autopsy, things start to go weird after the world around them starts breaking down. They're able to free themselves from this elaborate illusion created by an experimental VR system for the purpose of opening their encrypted data pads with the mission's details and locations. And that's the end of part 1. Part 2. Once they are able to break free from their laboratory prison, they find that the ship was attacked by 2 dark Jedi. The Force users took Dr. Vang and escaped after damaging the ship beyond repair. As they looked for a way to escape, they came across a few fellow lab rats, including a mute named Kiki, a Twi'lek, Zabby, and a broken man, Grizzlebeard. Then Vang's daughter, Winnie, and Borat's chicken. Thurzlak saved a mostly dead woman, Risa, who ended up being an assassin hired to kill Lux's parents. After a long debate of the woman's fate, Kale took matters in his own hands and put her out of her misery. As they look for a way off the ship, they find lab animals with a couple empty cages and a trail of bodies, some burnt with a saber, some slashed with a scalpel. Before finding their way off the ship, they encounter a suicidal captain, which they ended up having to put down before he blew up the ship. Kiki sparked a fight with Thrizlock by making fun of his one-night stand with an old doctor instead of the lovely charmed cult member, which resulted in all weapons drawn among mercs. It was settled once it came out that Kiki and Kale were engaged. Winnie and Zabby went missing during the commotion. As everyone was searching the ship, Kiki and Thrizlock once again went head-to-head over a personal matter. Thal found Dr. Thrumble, who invented and ran the simulation they were stuck in. This crazy old cat lady also was the one behind Thrizzy's erotic trust. Thrizlock walked in on Kiki changing. Lux found a dead body and more liquor. Thal, in his exceptional way with children, rescued Winnie hiding in a vent. They then vanquished the serial killer Nurse Chester, who had kidnapped Zabby, guilty of torture and abusing the test subjects. Kiki was able to find some closure by ripping out his tongue as he took hers. They fought two beasts in the docking bay, and then the group split up into two. One shuttle of civilians going home, and the other one continuing to the planet to complete their mission. Borat and his chicken decided not to go, as he wasn't really hired by Lady K, but was just hitting on her, and was kidnapped by mistake. Thurzlak asked Kiki to join him in avenging his wife, and she flipped him off, but did decide to join the crew looking for a greater purpose. They take off in the shuttles just in time to see the ship explode, propelling them towards the planet. They all work together with quick flying maneuvers, blasting away debris, and repairing failing ship systems. But it wasn't enough to keep them from crashing to the surface. Darren, Kiki, and then Kale got sucked out of the shuttle after the back half breaks off. Thal, Lux, and Thrizlock crashed to the ground in the front part of the shuttle.
Just Caleb does a little wave.
The group tries to recover and reassemble as the sun goes down on the strange new world. Hours later, they all look at the night sky and see the lights of a ship raised from the tree line several miles northeast. They can hear the engines roar as the ship passes above them before blasting off in the vast emptiness of space. So,
Didn't we
here we are.
sabotage that ship?
No,
Or is that a different ship?
A,
this is a different ship, and
you
also you're not
don't
supposed to
know
know about
anything
that.
about that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. But
Yes.
No, your character doesn't know anything about
Yeah,
that.
my
You
character
shouldn't even
doesn't
know about
know.
that.
Yeah,
Caleb shouldn't
that-
even know about that.
he didn't. He didn't say anything.
Okay.
I don't know where I learned that, but I learned it from somewhere. Maybe I was just watching as you guys were playing, but I can't remember.
I think you might have read something.
Yep.
I've been staying out of that chat, except for when I accidentally started chatting in it. And
Yeah,
did the
totally.
wrong one.
Yeah, that's seems awful
Anywho.
sus. All right. Okay, so we all took damage. Since we are split, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you all roll a d20 to form an order of play. But since you guys are in two groups, I'm going to take an accumulative number. So I'm going to total up Grizzlock and Kale and total up, and then whatever's highest, I'm going to attend to them first. So, Where's my pen?
Lux and Thol.
Thor.
Thol. We both rolled 15s.
Woo! Good job, guys. Fall 15, Lux 15, Kale 6, and Thrizlock 13. Okay. So I'm going to have Kale and Thrizlock join secondary channel. I'm going, and then we'll go through Fallen Locks and see what they want to do, and then I'll be with you guys in just a few minutes. Okie dokie pokey. Does anyone have any questions before we start with anything? Do you need me to go over any kind of basics or anything like that? Do you have any questions about the summary?
I had questions about the eating and all that stuff. I tried to look at the page and there was like lots of words and I ran out of time. And any of the
Lots
little
of
brief
words.
summary of when we're supposed to eat and whatnot. What we supposed to eat? Do we even have food?
I'm
can't
gonna
remember.
hush.
I
because
would
I'm-
recommend everybody looking at their inventory
Mhm.
to see what is on your person.
Pretty sure we have found rations even on the ship. So
Most class inventory items include some rations.
mhm.
All right, cool.
I'm missing an item.
What are you missing?
An item that you messaged
Okay.
me about.
Oh,
I too am missing that item.
I too am missing that item. Hmm.
okay. Hold on. Give me a second. I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I
they already know. Never mind.
apologize.
No. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Do, 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 do. I also noticed another missing item. Does anyone remember who? And I would have listened, but I noticed it, 10 minutes before I started. Who picked up the data pad off of the desk in the lab? Who currently has the data pad with the data card?
In what lab?
The lab that you woke up in, you went through Thrumble's desk with like the cat picture and the laptop, and I could bring up the picture again. Like it was a picture where you like looked at sticky notes, and one of you guys took the data pad. So it was either Kale, Thrizlock, or Thul, because Borat and Lux stayed in the other room.
I have a data card.
I feel like it was
No, you
Thul.
guys don't have it because I obviously forgot to put it in somebody's
Oh.
inventory. I'm asking if anyone remembers who picked up the data pad.
Ooh.
I vaguely remember taking something. I don't know if it was a data pad or it was the
Can you bring the picture up again? Help me refresh my
card.
memory.
And go back to the recording real quick.
I don't even remember what session it was. It was not the first session
It's like
because
session 4 or something.
Jayla, Kiki, whatever, cut off the guy's finger and went back to the desk to open files and stuff.
Oh, it might have been if it was after we went back to help do with the files. Who came with us? Because
I just
I
told
was
you,
pretty sure
Kale, Thul, and Thrizlock went to the lab, and Lux and Borat stayed in the room with the cages and the door.
may have been me actually, because I was helping her log into the computer, helping her do whatever it was with that, and
Okay.
I think
Was it when we went back or when we initially used it?
No,
because I gave
was
it
when
to
you went back.
I gave it to her so that she could use, and I think she handed it back to me. Right?
Let me
I
bring
remember
up the
using it the
journal
first
entry.
time. I don't remember doing it the second time.
Well, there was a computer, and then there was a data pad. There was two separate things.
Yeah, it's either. It
Um,
was probably Thol.
okay.
But
That's
I mean,
kind of what.
if you would have if it would have been Kale, I just would have inserted it into my inventory
That's true.
myself at that time. So it's definitely not me.
So it's me.
See the cool desk picture I made? I didn't actually made it, but I modified it.
Nice.
But yeah, so one of you picked up the data pad and also a copy of the data card,
Okay.
which is what that USB thumb drive, what I told
Okay.
you it was.
Yeah, I think that
Obviously,
was
I
me
didn't put
then.
like a. Okay.
But I don't know. I gotta
So
check
let
what's
me
on
put.
it.
So I need to put something in Kale's inventory. And I need to give Thal a data pad.
Wait, how many credits did I find when I was in that place?
None.
No, I found credits somewhere.
Well, then you find the recording because I asked you guys to read what you found.
Yeah.
I went over the role playing stuff, but it's possible that I missed something that was in a session. There we go. I believe
There's an AI for that.
For what?
For everything.
For summarizing our recordings?
Yeah.
Is there? Oh my god. Can we
No.
Why?
A lot of setup.
It's
I don't have that kind of time. You want to pay me to do it? I'll do it.
no.
I see you. Everything's for a price now.
Yep.
But if it can be set up, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. So here's this for Kale.
I just need to
And I
remember to add
think
credits to
a
my inventory whenever.
data pad is under adventuring gear, isn't it? Let's see.
The Jawa sent me like 1 million credits.
Totally.
Yeah.
A random
No,
Java
there's a
wire
data
transferred you 1 million credits.
Ugh.
It was
Well, that was
random.
like 200,000. Widget. Yeah, widget. Send them to me.
The second thing before we start is can everyone check to see where they are and if they have vision?
I don't see Jack because he's not here.
That's right. We're on the
Captain
ship.
Jack Sparrow.
You're
Yeah, we're on the
still on
ship.
the ship? I thought
Yep.
I did pull the scene. Isn't that what we do? We pulled a scene?
Are you
We're
trying to
also
pull
paused.
everybody?
Well, no, because you guys are all in separate maps.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's see here.
let me try again. Hold on.
Looks like Job is on a different map than I am.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't think Joe was logged in when I initially pulled some people to scenes. Give
probably wasn't
me
either.
give me a second. I'm gonna do it again.
In addition to refreshing our health, do we refresh our force powers?
For what?
You're talking about when
Did
that
you
24
rest?
hours is up?
We healed up, right? And then we took away
No.
health.
You guys have not rested. You guys have not healed.
Oh, snap.
You guys
Yeah,
crashed to the planet.
we
So
jumped on
whatever
the
you
ship.
had,
We decided not to rest because we thought we would blow up. Remember?
which is a good call.
Because we would have blown up. Remember?
Oh yeah, the ship did blow up after. Fun.
Somebody tried to fix the thing before the heat shields. I remember that.
All right.
Oh man.
There's
Yeah.
no defense like offense, right?
Yeah.
You don't need shields.
Yeah.
Is there an undo button in Foundry?
Control Z.
Oh, sweet. I should have thought of that.
All right. Now what does everybody see?
I see a small scene.
I think I see what I'm
Yeah.
supposed to see.
Yeah.
I see what I'm supposed to see.
Yeah, I'm seeing stuff. and
Katrina,
things.
wherever
I see.
Katrina, wherever you're going to be, pull stream to that area. User
Okay.
stream, you pull that to the
Yeah.
area. So
Where
that
did you go? Because now I don't see your. I don't see your. I don't see you. Oh, there you are. You moved. I see you. Okay. You moved a couple feet.
me?
Yeah, I obviously accidentally dragged you because the game is paused. You should be there, right?
I don't. Yes.
You're not actually in the water, but that's as close as I could get you to the shore.
Water?
All right.
No, he peed in it.
I don't do stuff like that.
Sure.
Like, what are you referring to? All right.
I cast Shadow Sight.
You aren't playing yet.
Okay.
We got to go to the secondary.
Yes.
Okay.
So Thrizlock and Kale, please go to the secondary. Don't talk about anything important without me.
We would never do that.
No promises.
Okay, Caleb, we gotta talk.
Yep.
Secret stuff. Collusion behind the GM sort of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that actually. I've always been the GM. Talking to gotta stop talking about her.
You can talk about me. It's
Stick with the
okay.
plan. Stick with the plan.
Guys are silly. Okay, guys. Hold on, my other laptop timed out. Okay. So, do you guys need me to summarize what just transpired?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so hold on a second. Let me find the thread because it basically ended it with kind of a summary before Caleb's summary. Thrown off the shuttle. So, high level summary here. Ooh. Let me get my little pointer. So, Thrizzy and Jayla were talking at this little pool over here. Can you guys see? I know Kale has night village vision. What kind of vision do you have, Mr. Man?
I cast Shadow Sight. You enhance your eyesight with the Force, allowing you to see better in the dark. For the duration, you have dark vision out to 60 feet.
Okay. Can you see my pointer?
Yeah, I can only see around each of the pools.
Right. So if you remember, all the pools are teeming with little creatures and fish and starfish, and they're little tide pools. And many of the creatures have bioluminescent qualities to them, which makes the whole pool just kind of glow. It's really, like in my brain, it's really cool. It's like really pretty. So you guys are a little bit off the shore. You can hear the beach. I don't know if you can. Can you hear the beach? I put the beach on for the other guys. Do you still hear it?
Caleb heard it at one point.
Okay, so you can hear the waters. So the tide pools kind of glow. And you guys are kind of in this like channel of where the ship was barreling towards the surface and was kind of like skipping and stuff. So you see just this like path of carnage where all the trees and all the brush have been kind of mowed down. Like you literally can like see for miles where the ship went. You can see the smoke. There's smoke from the crash a few miles away. You guys it's been about 4 hours since you crashed. And thank you, that looks better. So the tide pools signify, and when you look at the trees around you, you can see a water line. So when the tide comes in, the tide from the beach comes way in. And that's why there's these little tide pools everywhere. It's left over from the receding. So you're in a low tide period. Okay. And I feel like one of you did a search for that and knows that information.
I thought I knew that, like, at some point.
So back to the thingy. So why isn't it working? There we go. Okay. So Jayla was here soaking her feet. Drizlock came and you talked to her. And then Jayla got up and started walking this direction. And then you see Kale come from this direction. They both go to this tide pool over here. They sit down and start to meditate at the water's edge. Drizlock comes over and starts talking to Kale. And then Darren comes from their little camp kind of a little bit north and meets them. So you guys are all kind of standing. Well, Darren and Drizlock are standing at the tide pool, and then Jayla and Kale are sitting, meditating at the tide pool. And that is what I portrayed in the picture. I did not think I would be making a map to match that, so that was kind of thrown together like 2 days ago. And then the last thing, then, so as Jayla jerks awake from meditation and grabs Kale's arm, and then a minute or so goes by and you see the ship rise from the tree line several miles northeast. It looks like it's past the smoke, which you're assuming is from the shuttle, but who knows. And then you hear a faint sound of the engines roar as they pass high above you, and they blast off into space. So we're gonna go from there. What would you like to do?
Did you say Darren came from the north where the other guys were?
Yeah, so Darren came from the direction that Kale came from when he met Jayla.
So I asked Kale, I guess, do you know where the other guys are? Did you run into them on your way down here?
I'm going to look at Jayla and say I'm going to say I don't know to her, and then I'll look at Drizlock kind of with short breath and just say I have only encountered you three.
Okay. Can I ask Darren if he's not here?
So what I'm going to do with Darren is I'm not going to role play for him. He's just going to quietly follow you wherever you go, and then he'll probably end up staying with what's left of the ship, unless something else happens. So no, you can't really talk to him. He's just gonna kind of come along, so we don't like leave him somewhere. I don't want to leave him somewhere.
Kale is going to ask Drizlock, didn't you come? You haven't seen the other guys?
I did. But, oh, you know what? I marked trees on my way to wherever I was going, so I should be able to get our way back. I just can't remember from way back when what direction that actually was.
Did you? What'd you end up doing with that grave?
What was that, Katrina?
Jayla was like looking at Thrizlock and like pointing at the huge gouge of missing trees and stuff. Like, you can't.
You cut down
Oh,
trees.
yeah. That's true. Okay, so just go
The
back. They're
shuttle
back
like
at the crash
carved a
site.
path. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna ask if you left the grave alone or if you ended up digging it up.
I definitely left it alone. I would never dig up some random grave. That'd be terrible.
I'd like to insight that.
Okay. Roll.
No, he wouldn't be bashful about that. He would tell you that he dug it up.
Did you at least put it back?
Yes, yes, he did. Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm the one that buried her, so thank you for putting it back.
You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime you need someone buried, I'm your man.
I already buried her, you unburied her.
Right. I unburied her for me, but I buried her for you.
Your mic's cutting out. Is it just me?
No, he's a little choppy.
Okay.
Yeah, the dang voice mod. Let me try restarting it.
I'm gonna grab my chest and look at Jayla and say, "Are you alright?" Good. I think we should probably regroup. What do you guys think? I can't hear you.
I'd say totally.
Okay. Totally.
She's going. She's going to sign to Kale to Rizlock.
How long were you walking, Drizzy?
A while. I can't remember. Was it all night? Because it was nighttime when we started.
You guys crashed at dusk. You've been traveling for about 4 hours.
Okay.
But since she wouldn't have known that, so that's why she asked.
So we have a 4-hour. We have a 4-hour walk ahead of us.
Do we? Because I kind of went around in circles.
You did not go in circles.
I didn't?
You just stopped a few times.
Okay. I'm all for going back. Power and numbers.
How fast were you walking? Were you just normal pace, or were you running?
I envisioned myself walking normal pace.
I'm gonna have to find a voice for Kale, so that you know that I'm actually talking in character.
This is true. This is true.
I'm just like everything's in character, right?
I'm trying to be in character, but it's just me talking at the moment. Voice.
All right. Jayla's gonna take her feet out of the water and put her boots back on.
Boots are made for walking.
So this is the thing about the, even though it's a very long skinny map, and I put things in it that represent things that you guys did coming, so you'll backtrack and see those. However, it's not going to take you 4 hours to go from one into the other. So what I'm going to ask you to do is walk as far as your speed allows, and then I'll pause and make note of anything that you notice or want to do. Because if not, you guys will make it back in your 4 hours in like 2 seconds. Does that make sense? Like on the map, they're really
So,
close
30
together,
feet?
even though there may be a mile apart in terms of what you guys actually traveled. They're 30 feet apart on the map because I had to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
compressed, basically.
Yes, it's compressed. So in order to kind of evaluate that, I'm going to ask you guys to kind of go slow, especially since I should go back to the other group. But we can go 30 feet or whatever and assess that, and then I'll go back to the other side. All right. And I'm just gonna move Darren
I would
along.
say, yeah, we should probably, as fast as, like, you know, reasonably possible, get back, because if this tide pool is coming in, we don't want to be here when it does come in.
Okay.
Good
So, you guys are walking along. I'm gonna move you out to here. And you see, so as I said, you're kind of walking in this large channel that was left by the destruction of the shuttle bouncing around on the surface. So there's broken trees and stuff. It kind of looks like when you're going down the freeway and you see those great big power lines and they cut all the trees down, and so you can just see way, 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 way down. It looks kind of like that. You see the tide pools luminesce along the path. You can hear the beach. And then on the other side of you, on your left side, you see cliffs with trees on top. So you do have like a barrier to the north. You come across, so all of the little tide pools are like beautiful, like turquoise, azul blue, and you come across one that's bright green, like a highlighter.
That's not the one I took the test from, was it?
Yes, it is. You guys are going back the same way you came, so you're gonna hit all the stuff that you've seen before.
Okay, cool. So that's the exact same one.
Yes.
Interesting.
Testing.
Yes, I can hear you.
Testing. No?
Are you
Yo,
trying to test a
can hear you.
voice? Are you testing a modifier?
I am.
Because you just sound like you.
Yay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Sound like a professional
I-
audiobook reader to me.
Am I right beside this pool of water here? Is it like the other pools?
Well, currently you're standing next to the one that Thrizlock and Jayla were just talking at. So we're a little bit past that. So if you
Okay.
can see where Jayla is, we can move out to there.
Oh, okay.
And you can see the green pool is this one here.
Sure.
Before Caleb can urinate in it, I get in the pool to see if it has any kind of healing properties.
You want to roll a it's not really a perception. Do nature check?
That sounds good.
Okay.
I can't tell what
Um,
it is.
You get in the water. It's salt water. There's creatures in it. That's all you can really tell at this point.
How do I feel?
Wet.
Okay.
Did you get in it with your clothes on?
I would say probably, because I didn't say that I didn't. So yeah.
Okay.
And
All right.
I'm gonna pee in it.
I'm gonna go
You
back to the
talking,
other
Caleb?
group.
Ah, boy.
Is there anything you would like to do before I go?
Can you hear me?
Caleb's muted. He's talking to somebody. I don't know if
Can
he's
you
talking
hear
to
me?
us or not. No.
No, we can't hear you.
Quit.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Now? Now?
Nope.
Now.
You really did it this time.
How
I don't even see the
about
green
now?
line around you.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a
Oh
second.
yeah.
You got the voice too.
Turn off. We're going to
No,
settings,
you have a low,
and
bassy voice.
then none. Okay. Okay, you said I have a low bassy voice.
Now it's not as
Yep.
low.
Kind of
Not
sound like a smoker now.
smoker. I'm supposed to be able to hear myself, but it's not. It's not letting me hear myself.
It sounds funny. Does it sound funny to
Yeah.
you, Katrina?
Yes, it does.
Testing. Testing. Oh my god.
Or now?
Alright,
Uh,
figure it out.
Maybe the mic gain's up too high, because
I
mine will like pick up.
definitely am peeing in it.
Please don't be. Please don't be Kale with that.
I get out of the pool now before any urination happens.
How about now? Is this okay? Is this better?
Oh, it's better. Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking for something nasally but there's nothing nasally.
That sounds pretty nasally.
Is it?
Nasally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't hear
Is Kale
myself.
nasally?
Well, he's a wren. You know, they have a beak, they don't have a nose.
Right.
So I was looking for something nasally. Like, not super nasally, but just a little bit.
For sure.
You can just pinch your nose when you talk.
How does this sound?
You sound like Lawrence, or wait, what's his name? Shawshank Redemption guy with a cold. What was his name?
All right. Any last words before I go on? I feel bad for them.
You know I peed
Oh
in it,
yeah,
right?
go ahead.
What?
You know I peed in it, right? I peed in the pool.
It's still. Okay.
KL peed in the pool.
Okay, I left the pool before that happened.
No.
Morgan Freeman, that's what you sound like. A sick Morgan Freeman.
Oh, there we go. I can just keep it on. Yes, I can just keep it on and then turn the voice changer off and on with a keybind. That'll work. Alright, I'm good to
Yeah.
go. Let's move
Nice.
on. After I peed in
All
it.
right. So you told him that you peed in the pool.
I didn't tell him I'm doing it in front of him.
I already left
Oh.
the pool. If you look at me, I am out of that pool.
The pool turns a brighter shade of green.
Brighter shade.
Oh, nice. Wonderful. Great. I should have thought, blue and green. What's the other color?
Jayla's just kind of not looking at you guys.
I'm glad I didn't drink it. That was what I was gonna do. So I mean, it could be way, way, way worse.
All right, I'm gonna go to the other side.
Terrible.
I'm sorry.
Leos, let me go back to the path so you're all around this green pool. You're gonna travel for about, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. You guys can role play if you want to talk about anything. I'm going to move Jayla to the next landmark. But you guys can role play first.
I visit this other non-green pool and I swim around in it.
So you backtracked? You went the other direction?
No, he went
southeast.
down.
Or did you go down? Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Did you find a path? Where did you go?
I cut through these woods.
Ah. Okay, I need you to roll a... Crap. My brain doesn't. I need you to roll a 1d20.
Nice.
Okay. So you cut through the woods, and when you come across the next luminescent whatever, you notice lots of little sticky burrs all over your clothes, like little prickly sticky burrs all over you. That's it.
Okay. I swim in the water, cleaning myself of any greenness that may be left over.
Are you taking the burrs off your clothing?
I might. Yes. I try to take one off and I inspect it.
All right. Are you wearing gloves? Does your character have gloves?
I don't know. Let me look at. I don't remember. No.
Let's
I
look
don't
at your
think so.
picture. I don't think so
Yeah, no.
either. So you're gonna pick one off, and it's gonna immediately like prick you a little, and you've got a splinter now in your finger. It hurts.
Great.
It's gonna be a pain in the butt to take them all off.
I will leave them as a defense mechanism. Yes. If anything tries to touch me, they will be covered in burrs.
Alright, what is Kale doing?
Walking with Jayla.
Okay. So you kind of split off from them. Is that correct?
Yeah, just enough to clean myself in the healing waters.
And be like, you believe.
Yep.
Can you believe that he swam in my pee? That's really weird.
Oh, I have such a hard time deciphering what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Oh.
He said, Job is the best there ever was. That's what I heard.
Alright,
You have been fired as a translator.
I'm turning this off. Give me a second.
That sounds fine.
You could do your own voice acting, then we'll know. Just be like.
Or be like,
Like this? Does this sound
Yeah.
like a voice that KL might have?
Yes.
It's me holding my nose.
Not speaking through my nose.
No, not speaking. Can you believe that dude swam in my pee?
No one gave him any kind of warning either. Like, hey,
That dude is really weird.
wait. Do I have a flask of this green water too?
Yeah, you do. Congrats.
Nice. Thanks. I throw away that flask. I just like, whatever. I'm done with
So you
that.
don't you don't have a flask anymore?
I don't have a flask anymore.
Okay.
I'm never drinking from that flask again. No matter how much it gets cleaned. You don't have to
that's
worry about it.
amazing. Oh, I should have kept quiet a little longer.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna wait until.
Oh no. Oh, that would have been funny if you'd have drank out of it.
Yeah, that would have been great.
You could
Because
still like offer it to somebody else.
I had to go, and
Yeah.
that
Hey.
and that pool was a pretty color, so I just wanted to see what happened.
Anybody want a drink? I've got some special water here.
She's.
You okay?
I love that she's struggling with it.
Her head hurts. Hmm.
Oh, I eat some
I
field
forgot to-
rations. Definitely could use some field rations. How do I
Yeah.
eat them?
You just tell me. Just subtract one from your inventory.
Okay. Not sure.
And then I'm gonna kind of note when you ate one. And I need to move. So you've been traveling for like an hour and a half.
Oh, I have a canteen too, so I'm good. I don't need that stinking flask.
Okay. Too bad you poured out perfectly good liquor to collect pea water.
I know.
Um,
I will never trust anything ever again.
Kale, you passed the grave that you did.
Is it the way it should be?
I mean, it's not as nice as
What?
what
It is
you
just
did.
as nice. It is just as nice.
It is very apparent that it was dug up. But yes, she was covered with dirt.
All right, I'll
And
take
then
a
you see the
short breath and
big tree that you were in.
I'll take a short, ragged breath and shake my head, and I don't have the time for this. Gotta move on.
How many stairs left? Anything you'd like to do before I go on?
Maybe I could reconvene with the group.
Okay. So you do
Avoiding-
find a natural path back
Ye-
from the
yes.
ocean.
What's up, Spiky?
Okay.
Not
I will
much.
be back in a minute.
Okay. What's up, Prickly? Prickly. What's up?
We were role playing a little bit without you. We had a heart to heart.
Did you really? Anything to report? Or are you just being you?
No, we did.
Throws
I
Drizlock thinks that I was lying about Jayla being my fiance.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything really. I said, how do you know that? And he said, because you're not wearing your rings. And I said, well, maybe I just didn't want to damage them. And he said, we both know that's not true. We know that by what you have in your pants.
That's not what I said. that's what the AI said, but that's not what I said.
That's what the AI said?
It's exactly what it said. You can go back on the recording and listen to it. It was like, everyone you have in your pants. And I was like, what?
I was wondering about the recording. Is it going to stay with us? Because we're in the secondary, or does it stay with the primary, or does it follow
The last time I joined, I saw the stream thing. I don't see it now. I don't know what it follows.
The recording follows me in my audio. So
Cool.
when she leaves and it's just us talking, that's what's going to be on the stream.
Okay,
That's
cool.
cool.
So we'll be able to find out.
I will say the Millennium Falcon looks like a bowcaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite a Millennium Falcon.
All right. So are we moving forward, or are we still continuing this conversation about stuff?
We can move forward. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere. I'm going to get any facts, any truths out of this conversation.
Okay.
To be continued.
Okay. So you're going to travel for another hour. And you're gonna come across a cliff side with a huge pile of rubble and rocks at the bottom. And there's a random cargo hover cart thing just sitting there.
Is that this over here to the left?
It would be, so this is the cliffside. Forgive me for my shoddy. And then this is the pile of rubble. And I didn't put a cart, but there's a cart.
What's this thing over here?
That's the grave.
Oh, okay.
But from there to there is about an hour's walk. So.
Okay.
A hover cart.
Hover cart sounds nice.
I'll jump on it. Sit down.
How many seats does it have?
It's a hover cart. It's a
small cart.
it's like a regular cart, but it hovers.
Oh, nice.
Um.
That could be useful for injured people.
I'm injured.
Are you injured?
Not feeling too hot, especially with all this walking.
Well, what's wrong with you again?
Something inside hurts. I can't breathe real well.
Yeah, you
stay on the hover cart, we'll push you.
Ah, perfect.
We push him along on the hover cart.
I don't know why I did that in voice.
There's like, can you roll me a perception?
Sure.
I don't know why you're laughing.
I don't know why.
7.
I'm just laughing.
He's having
Okay.
so much fun, he can't contain it.
Do you recognize this area?
Is this the crash site? I don't know.
Okay.
I thought
Well,
it was
then-
the crash site, but then it I thought this was the ship. I can't. How do I point again? Am I
X.
allowed to point?
X.
I thought this was like the side of the ship. Like, is this not the nose of a ship? What am I seeing?
No, it's the
okay.
the horrible thing I did to make a cliffside because there was a cliffside in the role play, so I had to put one on the map.
Oh yeah, when they fought the guy and all that stuff, or there was the dude. I wanted to fight him, and I tried to jump up, and he just continually like got away from me. No matter how like many d20s I rolled, he was like he got away.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So,
what happened?
so there was some dude around here, Force sensitive, I think. I got in the crash, so everything's real hazy from last time. But I tried jumping up the rocks. He threw some rocks at me. Become a chopper with my lightsaber, and then he got away. But he doesn't seem like a nice person. Bad.
So
So-
you weren't able to hit him?
No, I think he got away. I can't remember.
You tried to fight him?
Yeah, and he ran away. I tried to get to him, I think, because he was up at the top of the cliff. I was at the bottom, and they threw rocks down at me to slow me down and got away. That
That wouldn't have happened if you had, you know, some sort of lightning control.
That's true. Well, in the future, when I do some more Jedi training, I will consider.
Jedi? You ain't no Jedi.
Yeah, hey, my Sith training.
Can I investigate the area?
Sir?
I'm going to stop the hover cart from moving for a minute and get up and investigate this spot. That's pretty good.
So looking at the cliff and the rubble, there was definitely a like a landslide. It wasn't just like he threw rocks. Like the whole side is visibly which you can decipher would take a great deal of power to be able to do. You do. I don't know how to. So, what all are you trying to investigate? I'm trying to decipher whether or not you need a different check if you're specifically trying to feel something through the force versus just using your eyes and deciphering what's around you.
Once I would have saw, it was actually coming next, because once I would have saw the type of power, I would have reached out to see if there was any lingering presence there, and I would compare it to what I felt earlier.
Okay. Then roll a wisdom check for me.
Wisdom or charisma?
Your choice.
Yeah! Get it!
You don't feel any radiating force user other than what you naturally get off of Thrizzy and Jayla.
Okay. Fair enough. I will turn back around and go sit down on the hover cart and be like, okay, now I'm ready to go.
All right. I will be back.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Send me a link. Oh, there, OpenAI Playground.
All right. You're in the final hour. Before you hit the camp, you can see the smoke is much closer. Is there anything that you would like to role play before you make it back to camp?
Oh, we roleplayed. We roleplayed as soon as we left, and Yeah, Jayla's probably gonna have something to say or do.
It's nice. Would you like to recap what's going on?
I'll let Joe recap it.
I asked him to prove that, they're engaged. And it seemed shady to me that she wasn't going to go with us, and then I convinced her to go. So either I have more pull on his fiance than he does, or she's not his fiance, which seems more believable to me.
And KL just said, however you want to see it.
Said like
someone who's not engaged this already.
Oh, you don't think I'm engaged? If she's not gonna
Not
say
to
anything,
her.
then I'm like I'm straight up gonna grab her and I'm gonna kiss her.
Which proves nothing.
What? A kiss
Yeah,
doesn't prove anything?
No, she could be
She's
going
just like.
along with it.
So what did Rizzy actually say to her?
He didn't
to
say
say
anything
her.
directly to her.
Okay, so
He's
I'm
just overhearing this.
watching this, and you said that you convinced her to come with you guys? How
what he
did
said.
you word that?
Yeah,
That's what he
isn't that what
said.
happened? Like, she was gonna get on the other ship, and then I was like, said something, I can't remember, and then she went with us. She handed her rings back, and she was gonna get on the other ship and leave. And
Which you didn't see. You were on the other side. Nobody was supposed to see that. Nobody was in view of that, for one thing. However, when she walked by you, you noticed that she wasn't wearing a ring anymore.
Right. Yeah, so the rings are gone. She was going to get on another ship.
And you asked her to come with you and help avenge Risa.
Yeah. Risa?
Risa. And what did she say to you?
Sir, yes, sir, I think.
She asked you what her name was. And you said Kiki.
My head was struck on the way down. My memory's not good. Your camera's
And
on.
then, oh, sorry.
You're fine. I just wanted to let you know.
Turns itself off every time I switch back and forth.
Yeah, it's annoying.
You then proceeded to call her Lady K, and she flipped you off. And she walked into the ship. So you said that to Kale, and then Kale grabbed her. And your reaction to that encounter is what?
This still doesn't prove anything. I'm still not convinced.
But that's okay.
I don't need to know why. I think this whole thing gave me all the information I needed to know. We can keep moving.
Oh no, we're gonna. So, crap. When I whisper something, I can only whisper one person at a time, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, she's had a concussion. So, and she's fairly new at this. but she is going to force whisper. And she's not real good at targeting a person, so you're both going to hear this. I have to make sure they say the same thing. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
That work?
Looks like it. Do I have to force whisper back, or can I just talk
No,
back?
no. She just doesn't have the ability to talk.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You could do that. You could force whisper into our... Since there's both of us
That's true. Since you're the only ones here, I should have just said it out loud.
here.
I didn't really think about it.
So I talk back.
You don't owe me anything. I was just curious. It changes nothing. I know you're here to help. We can drop it.
So she's gonna start to walk off, and then she's gonna turn around. Because she's thinking everything over in her head. 6 hours ago, you were gonna kill me. What's changed?
They fought together. You're not disrespecting me at this time. If you disrespect me again, I might have to take things into my own hands. But also, you're my sister-in-law, so that changes things.
My memory is hazy. in game.
Hey,
and
you
out.
did. You did suffer a concussion.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
That changes a lot. I don't mind if you guys were telling the truth. And your reasons can be your own. It just doesn't seem like the truth, that's all I'm saying. But if it is, that's fine. If it isn't, that's also fine. I'm a bit chaotic and dark myself, so I will do things at times that may not make sense to other people, but make sense to me at that time. So I understand.
She was going to say, my truth is my own, and someday I might share it with you when we establish some semblance of trust.
That works for me. That's fair enough. I was mainly curious why Caleb covered for you. Kale, I should say.
She's
I
gonna
knew a guy named
say,
Caleb at one point.
she says, I think we should keep moving.
Sounds good.
Kale, do you have anything to add?
No, I'm just watching. He's done. He's done trying, done pushing.
Yep. I trust nothing now. I don't trust people. I don't trust pools. I trust nothing.
I trust his shattered.
You did try to kill her. She's gonna need a little time. So Kale's on the hover cart.
Wait. You didn't recognize your own sister-in-law?
Well, we never knew each other, right? Well, wasn't that story? Like,
No.
We never knew each other.
No, we did not.
Yeah,
Do
it wasn't a
you-
Are you
it wasn't-
asking? Are you asking him?
Yeah, KL was asking. That's
Oh,
why there
sorry.
was a weird voice.
Sorry.
No, I never knew her.
It wasn't a weird Superman situation where she just puts on glasses. I'm like, oh, who are you?
Sorry.
I have no idea who you are.
Hold on. I was typing something, and I hit enter instead of back.
What did you send? What kind of secret chat are you guys doing over there?
That's terrible. Okay, let's see here. I'm mainly doing this to bust Rizlock's balls. Okay? just heads up.
I get the sense of that.
You're gonna try to bust my chops, I return the favor.
It was just a question. I just wanted to know.
This
why you
is
were
also
covering
just
for
a
her.
question. You didn't take an interest in your wife's family?
She was something wrong with her. I can't remember. Some abusive boyfriend. I can't remember everything. It's the topic came on shit. I can't remember anything.
Huh.
What was the backstory on that?
Well?
I guess I just so I don't know. Kale has her letter. I stormed off while you were reading it.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Read the letter.
I did.
It's out in the letter. You have it. Go ahead and read it.
You don't know I have the letter. Ooh.
Sounded like Gasky or fiance for the letter. Still lets you read it. I'm sure. If she hasn't already.
I mean, I'm just wondering how committed you are to the thought of revenge.
I'm committed.
It doesn't seem like it.
Why?
You don't know, didn't even know your wife's family.
That doesn't make me not committed to revenge. I'm gonna have to like my wife's family, to love my wife and children.
Did you even
I
really
mean,
know
that-
your wife?
That goes for real life.
How dare you? I let my right say, but I pointed at your throat. Say, you ever say anything like that again, it'll come to blows.
Okay. I'm not scared of you.
You don't have to be.
Okay.
I have to defend my honor. Either I have to die. But I think we can get along without talking about one another's dead wives.
Ah. Okay. You think so?
Jayla signs what I just sent you.
Yeah. I have no intention to fight.
Sounds good, because I would rather get my revenge on the people who did this versus getting scraps along the way.
You wouldn't be able to touch me.
Dan, that's not. That's not what. That's not an issue. It wouldn't stop me from trying.
Okay. Well, I'm committed to revenge. I will get my revenge.
Then there's something we can agree on. Who do you need revenge against? And why?
Darren Creel.
Darren.
The Darren that was in our
Oh,
team.
wait. Is it Darren? Shoot. I might have mixed that up.
It is. No, it
It
is.
is Darren? Okay. I thought
Yeah,
it was Darren.
it's just a coincidence.
It is
He's
a
standing
coincidence.
right here.
I didn't even make that
How
connection
nasty.
until he just said that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
He's standing like right here, dude. I can hold him down. You can get your revenge.
No, I'll. It's Darren Creel, not that Darren.
What did he do to you?
He took everything.
Which includes
Everything you're trying to get back, too.
oh, okay.
Honor. Trying to right the universe, at least for your own mind.
Sounds good. I think all of us who want revenge on people should team up and get the revenge we want. It might be easier if we work as a team.
If we can get along, yeah, that'd be good.
I think it'd be worth it too.
I guess we'll see what happens when we get off of this rock, huh?
Sounds good.
All right.
So yeah, you guys are gonna approach. You can see the shuttlecraft in your view at this point. I'm gonna pull you to the map and describe what's going on. And
We can finally join the primary at that point, or
Yep.
Yay.
It only took all of game time, but we
I know.
finally got together.
You guys could role played.
We did roleplay.
I meant during the week. All right,
Oh.
so
I thought you said we couldn't roleplay.
you can role play on Friday
We did.
morning.
Oh.
I posted that thing about the ship Monday and nobody said anything, which is fine. I think this was very beneficial. All right, I need to pull you guys over.
It was a rough week for me, so.
It's okay. It was a long week for me too. And Rizzy, where did you go? And Darren. I don't know which one's the right Darren.
There he is again, Darren. How do we know he's not the same Darren?
Oh, I had a stripped down copy of each of you, without your inventory items. And for whatever reason, I forgot to delete Darren's copy. Okay. Did you guys make it to the other side? Hold on, let me do it again.
Still on the beach. There we go. Something's happening. I no longer have my dark vision.
Sorry. Let me move that an hour. Okay. Taylor, are you where you should be?
Yep.
Alright, I'll see you in a minute.
What is this little ship?
If his cabinet fall down, Biden's cabinet, it's gonna end up jumping ship.
Maybe. If he doesn't have a heart attack first.
From the distance, you see you see some movement to the southwest.
Hold on. I see some movement in the southwest. Do I see them? Because I see them on the map, but do I actually see them myself?
As they
I
get
have dark
closer,
vision, so.
you definitely see the silhouette of figures approaching you.
Okay.
You hear.
You. Far away.
You're gonna have to use your regular voice, Joe, because I can't understand what you're saying.
I'm just calling out. So you guys know it's us.
I recognize that. I'll recognize that raspy voice anywhere, and then just.
That's right.
Do I see the convoy?
Probably.
Not right now.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I see this little ship. What is this little ship?
That's the little ship.
That's the shuttle.
Yeah.
No, the one north of it. The little one.
Yeah, that's the shuttle. The one that it looks like it crashed and there's crap everywhere.
Yeah,
That's your shuttle.
Oh, okay.
That's
and then what's
part
the
of the
giant
shuttle,
ship?
at least. That's the one that you haven't seen yet, technically. So.
Yeah, you guys need to start role playing.
It's just behind this bush.
Yep.
These are trees.
It's
That's
trees.
supposed to be trees.
I'm gonna whistle
You're gonna whistle?
through my beak.
Right. Alright. And when he does that, I will relight the fire, and I'll say, "What took you so long?"
I think I have a collapsed lung, actually.
Oh. Worst I got is a sprained ankle, and our boy here in the tent is he's got a broken ankle. So.
I come over on a hover cart, by the way.
You come over on a hover cart?
Yeah.
Where'd you find a hover
Why do you
cart
have a
at?
hover cart?
Because
It was
Grislock took it.
it was in the woods over there.
Oh.
Where
Yeah.
in the woods?
Over there?
What? How do you have a what? Just in the woods? Who leaves a freaking cart in the woods?
I don't know, but
I had a hover
it was
cart.
extremely useful.
There's a cargo cart. Yeah, Star Wars. They hover.
Huh.
I forgot all about that. I thought it was a dolly or something.
Yeah, that's what they got. You have a hover cart. But
Oh,
yes,
okay.
you took their cart and then completely forgot about it. So I left it with the rocks after you
Oh
got
my god! Is you serious? We scrounged for that thing. You took it and forgot about it.
I
My
have
god!
a
I'm
have a
so tempted.
concussion.
I'm so
I-
tempted to just shoot you right now, man. That is so
I have a
annoying.
concussion. I cannot be held responsible for my actions.
You don't know that he forgot about it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Give
Oh,
it back
I
at
don't
least.
know that I
yeah,
forgot. He
you
forgot
don't
about it.
know. You don't
Alright.
know nothing.
Okay. If I did know
You-
about that, that's
you
exactly what
think
my character
I'm
would say.
Super responsible right now.
I do not think you're responsible.
So what is this giant ship behind these bushes over here?
They aren't bushes. They're tall trees, and you
Yeah.
can't see them.
You can't see the ship. You
Clearly
have to go
see
in.
them. There's these little holes through the bushes.
Well, then you need to investigate.
You need to put like a hole over that area so
I
he can't
know.
see.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just joshing. I'm back with you guys at the camp. You guys, what it like up?
He'll update us on what happened while we were gone.
Well,
Out of character,
There's-
I'm unaware because I'm sleeping.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's. You can just hear him snoring in there. So, what had happened while you guys were out adventuring, I guess, or while you were out adventuring trying to find Darren and Kale? There's a ship. You probably didn't notice yet, but there's a ship out in the distance over here. And I'll
Oh, no,
point
I didn't
to the
notice.
south. I'll point to the south and say there's a ship down there that belongs to that Hut clan that we're kind of like rivals with. And I decided to steal the capacitors off of it so it can't leave without us or anything. So if we need
Nice.
a good getaway, we can just use that and leave. But also, there's the potential that since they're after the same stuff that we are, I have a couple theories as to how we can either deal with them or, yeah, just deal with them, try to steal what it is they have, or just kill them altogether. But I don't know. We'll see. I know that Lux has some explosives, and I'm really good with tech. Maybe we can create some special mines as presents for them on the ground.
I think we have a lot harder fight.
Or just blow them up the ship. Yeah.
I think we have a lot
Why is
harder
everybody
fight.
frozen?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Shoot.
A little bit.
Uh, yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if it's Discord because mine was lagging at the same time.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear
probably
me now?
is. Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was
Discord's
Discord.
being weird.
Okay.
But,
Did
yeah,
you hear what I said?
Not really.
You said we had a bigger fight.
I said I think we have a lot harder fight than just that.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
I get the sense that there is a powerful, malevolent entity somewhere here.
Oh.
I saw him. Then he threw boulders at me.
And by throw boulders, he means almost dropped a whole mountain on him.
Oh! Okay, well, we need to get in better condition before we even face such a thing. And is this? I mean, clearly not friendly, individual, but I mean, I guess not that it's all that relevant. I don't know if they're friends with nature or whatever. But I did befriend that little what is that thing called? What's that owl thing called?
Oh, a
This guy?
convor.
A convor. I did befriend a convor, sort of. So,
Oh, you did.
Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
What's it doing way over there?
It's in a tree. Check
He's
me
in a
out.
tree. He's keeping watch, I guess. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna keep an eye on us or whatever, but it'd be cool if he did. I shared a little bit of my rations with him.
Hmm.
So
Um,
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Jayla's going to look at Kale.
Jayla? Who's Jayla?
Exactly.
My
Yeah,
fiance.
exactly. Exactly.
Is that-
Of course.
Oh, I did not see. Okay, sorry. Yeah. It's black and white, so it's hard for me to just notice on the.
So,
Does Lux need to be awake for this?
Well, so I'm still sleeping, so I mean,
I'll go over and I'll wake you up.
okay.
Sure.
World dramatic information might be nice to wake me up for. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you really
That's
want
true.
me to wake you up the way Kale would wake you up, I would do that.
Oh, you just force push him out of the tent.
Go ahead. I mean, I got enough health. Go ahead.
Gonna do one of these.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get us some electricity. And I'm gonna touch him. Of course, it's force enhanced. So yeah. Wake up.
Oh man.
So who is
And I'll
this?
look up and I'll see Kale standing there. I'll say, well, that's one way to wake me up, and I'll kind of reach out as far as like him to try to help me get up,
Oh, grab his hand.
and then I'll look.
Get you on your feet.
I'll look at him and say it's good to see you in one piece, and then I'll kind of look down at my ankle and leg, and just kind of groan in the pain.
Yeah.
You too?
Let's see. I want to see what I have in.
The reason I woke you up is because my fiance has something to say.
What? Oh, wait. Huh?
Are you into polygamy activity?
Yeah.
What?
Are you polygamous?
What do you mean your fiance?
Fiance.
She's been that my whole time.
Yeah, see?
No,
That wasn't her name before, was it?
I was
Jayla?
confused about her name. too.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, the entire time I've known her, her name has been Jayla.
Was it something different before?
Yeah, it was. It was Kiki.
She's
See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. She flipped me off for the same thing.
You
So,
have a
okay,
concussion.
Apparently.
no, she's just.
Is he?
hanging.
I need to go against. I need to check his. I need to check if he's lying.
Lying that she has something to say? Yeah.
No, not
Yeah.
lying that she said like that. This is fiance, like his actual fiance.
Well,
That's what I said.
Yeah.
she's gonna start signing. Give me a minute here. Kale, she's going to, because she had the concussion, I'm gonna send you both what she's signing and what you hear. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can decipher whatever you want to tell them.
Except in my translation.
And I'm going to actually sign it because I practiced.
Oh, you did? I took
Alright,
1 year of
so
sign language.
I'm gonna end up having
wow,
to.
nice.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do a. I'm gonna have to check to see if he's lying about her being a fiance
Give me
anyway.
a second.
Okay.
I'm
agree.
Give me a
setting up.
second. You can
I
you can
agree,
do
have the
all sorts of
same
checks after she
qualms.
says stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right. So,
I also need to address that collapsed lung.
uh, let's know
Hang
when. You can start talking. You guys don't have
Okay.
to watch me do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. All right. So she wants us to know that she wants to be fully transparent with us.
Hmm.
I knew it.
Okay.
You pipe down. Hmm. Before she was caught by Vang, she was a private investigator specializing in undercover ops. She was captured, tested on, tortured, abused. That includes Chester cutting out her tongue so that she can't speak. She was forced to play Lady K in the VR world, so she's actually spent a lot of time with us already. But it also means that she had to prepare to do that, and in order to prepare, she read a dossier
Gotcha.
on Lady K and each one of us from all the available intel that the Hutts had on us already. She wants us to know that she will never pity us for our personal trauma. She will not
Fair.
judge you for the things you have done, nor will she tell a living soul. If you have any questions, she will gladly answer anything you want to know. However, after this, she will not speak of it again. Kiki
Are you Kale's
and
fiance?
812, shut up. K and 812 died on that ship. And I
Wait,
would like,
who?
and she wants to, Kiki and 812 died on that
Okay.
ship.
Oh.
Do you remember who that is?
812 was that crying guy?
She points at a tattoo on her wrist
Oh.
that says 812.
Oh, so she was okay.
She was Kiki 812. So
Okay.
that persona of her died on the ship. She wants to move forward
Got
by
you.
moving backward to becoming who she was before, Jayla.
Okay.
I know that
Gotcha.
was super complicated, but I did that anyway.
Alright. So I guess.
So we ask you the question thing now because I want to know, are you engaged or not?
Oh, that's great.
I will answer this one last question because we're at midnight. And then after that, any other questions your character wants to ask her, we can do a role play during the week.
Okay.
So
Sorry. I
to
got the
your
notification. I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
question, she's going to. Oh, come on. Hold on. She's going to respond with this. I'm not going to sign that.
Okay. No, I
don't
figured
see
you weren't.
anything.
No, I gotta translate.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can also force speak
But
to
I
each other
mean,
anyway, right? So.
She. Are you asking out of character? It's sparsely. No, not sparsely. Spontaneously done.
Okay.
Why am I answering that question? You need to stop me when I start to answer questions that you're supposed to answer.
Huh?
When this is the Thrizlock?
this is to the group. He asked if we were engaged. This is my answer. However,
Okay.
Kale doesn't technically have to say any of this.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Um,
trying to read her lie. I was trying to read Tails' lie, but it's whatever. It's fine.
She's going to say. Gail's going to say. She says when she started messing up as Lady K, so that we would get clues to know where we were and get out of there. She was ripped out of the VR and she was beaten.
Oh.
Because you remember we found her all bloody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was protecting her because she wasn't ready to share who she was yet.
Okay.
I'm her master.
Her
I
master.
absolutely hate saying that. I'm her master and her friend.
So not fiance.
Is she wants to know if the only thing standing between killing her and not killing her is just a ring on her finger.
Oh,
No.
I'm not. No. Okay. Listen.
Just curious.
I'll say that. Yeah. This is out of curiosity. We're not. We're not going to be
Morbid curiosity.
animus. Yeah. It's not. Not animus against you or anything. I mean, I know that you tried to help at a certain point, and you were being held against your will, and you got the living snot beat out of you, and you have no tongue, which it can still be fixed, but you know, yeah, we're not going to kill you over that because you eventually ended up trying to help us, sort of. So, yeah, it's not something you really had control over. So that's not something that you need to feel guilty for.
And you can still walk.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's that too.
Don't worry, I'll heal you in 24 hours with the force.
Oh my god. that is some lie.
I'm really good at lying.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, so am I. But the thing is, we could lie to each other all day and not be able to tell who's telling the truth.
Just so you know, she didn't actually answer the question. She just gave you more information.
Oh.
I don't kiss and tell.
Well. Yeah, not concerned about
I don't tell anything, technically.
fighting or killing you or whatever with a ring on your finger. You could have existed without it. It doesn't matter. Either way.
I'm gonna look at Thrizlock and I'm gonna say, my Padawan.
Not yours.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, all right. Well,
It's
what do
time.
you?
It's
So you were
over.
talking about the entity that is here.
It is, yeah. So we're hit midnight. Gladly role play. If you have any more questions for each other or or questions for Jayla in terms of what she knows about you or what she knows about your mission or whatever. Yeah. I'm cool with whatever.
All right, cool.
But you guys made it together.
Yeah. I don't know if
Nope.
that owl, what is it called? I keep calling it owl.
Convor.
Convor. I don't know if that Convor is going to end up being a companion, but that would be sweet.
They are really cool.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Having a watching Convor that would be able to like signal to me about danger and whatnot, that'd be really cool.
Say
You
we
just
name
take
it.
your fiber cord,
Huh?
take your cord and wrap it around it. And have it
No,
Leash.
It's about
It's not a
loyalty.
captive.
It's
So,
not a captive,
would you
no.
say your character is jealous, like the jealous type?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who?
There's
you,
Zach.
fuck.
Soul.
No.
Oh, Tall? Me?
Yeah.
The jealous type. What do you mean?
Are you easily jealous?
No.
No.
Why?
I just have something. Just a question, I guess.
Oh, it's like I feel like you had like ammunition. Usually people ask that out of purpose, not just to ask.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely
he's
on a
probably
purpose.
meaning
Yeah.
because of
I'm
J-Lo.
curious. I'm curious if the other ones are as well.
Drizlock isn't, because he has. I mean, he's gonna have affection for her since she's related to his ex-wife. You know, of course now, you know that he knows that, but he's not gonna be jealous
And
of
she-
his ex-wife's
Okay,
sister.
you're not.
And
No,
the other
not like
thing is-
that. But I mean, she totally dissed you when you offered to train her and is now being trained by Kale.
Well,
You're just
Yeah,
like,
I-
okay,
That's
whatever.
what it is.
here's the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Yeah.
She's
not gonna-
related to your ex-wife, Thurslock?
Yes. Yes.
Oh
She's
my God.
ex-wife. Well, not my ex-wife, my dead wife's sister.
Oh.
So she's family. You
Oh,
can't
okay.
control family. They're gonna do goofy stuff.
You
gotta-
can't really control anyone anyway, so.
Oh yes, you can. Absolutely.
Sounds like you're talking to the wrong person.
You control people with the dark side.
For once,
Does that
I
mean you
agree
guys-
with him.
Intimidation, mind control. This goes on and on.
Yeah.
We need to fix that loan. I need you to
I
talk
vote-
normal.
No, this is actually my voice. Like from
Oh,
here on
okay.
out.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
vote we
because
call
we were
her
having this
Owl
trouble
Ashla.
where I was talking normally, and he
Oh.
wasn't picking up that it was in character. So I was like,
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
find a way to. And it's gonna be a little more nasally because I don't have a nose; I have a beak.
Gotcha.
So-
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Whistles.
I was just wondering if I had to do with a collapsed lung. So,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I suppose I could have role-played it a little better by coughing and wheezing and stuff, but I just didn't.
You're fine.
Well, I was thinking about like using like a piece from a med kit, taking the syringe and just putting it into your rib cage, pulling the air out, and then just allowing you to have your lung back.
I think taking the air
That's just
out
my-
of his lungs is
I
the
think it-
opposite of what we're going for.
No,
I think it's
because
just
the way
gonna
you
take some
fix
time to heal.
the way you
know?
fix the collapsed lung is you use a syringe and a needle in the space between the ribs. You stab in between there and let the air vent out so that your lung can fill the space where it's supposed to be.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I think
I
some
think-
time
my
sounds good.
I think, yeah,
Yeah.
just some time.
Then you have
Yeah.
huge risk of infection and stuff since you're not in a sterile environment.
no,
I'm
it's true. Yeah.
Give it 24 hours.
I'll do you within 24 hours. You'll be good.
Anyway,
You couldn't possibly know that.
nah, you know,
Not with all your medicine scores. None of
Oh.
you are proficient in medicine.
Well, we didn't have Katrina as a player, so none of us were
Yeah.
healers. Mine was a tribute to you know who, so
Who?
was definitely not going to be a healer.
no.
Tribute to who?
Oh, guys, ask him why he swam in my pee.
I have no
Okay,
idea
why did you
what you're
swim in your
talking about.
pee?
I have no idea. Hey guys, I gotta go. It's been
Rizzy!
I knew it! I knew it would happen. Eventually, I knew it
tricked.
would happen.
I was tricked.
Yeah, it's
Direct,
just
he volunteered. Like, he ran toward. I was headed. He ran towards it.
oh wow.
You can do any kind of insight check you want on that. It's 100% true.
I swam in another pool after to clean myself of
Oh my god.
the urine.
You
No one
might-
warned me at all. They just let me go right in it. They didn't say anything.
You
I'll
might
probably
need
let you
some.
do it.
You might need some help getting those pricklies off, though.
What?
They're armor now. If
Gonna
anybody
make
hits
sleep
me,
really uncomfortable.
they're gonna take the damage.
Oh wow.
I will say my character now has trust issues. I won't be trusting anybody.
It didn't have trust issues before, like.
Yeah, now it is even more.
Aww. You had a rough session.
Even more than a chaotic dark character.
Yes, he's like going even further to the dark side now. He can't trust his friends. They lie to him, say they're engaged when they're not. The water can't even be trusted. It's bully the urine. Scumbag guys.
And I may have failed my lie check, but I already have the truth anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Truth about what?
Oh, that he's her master. So like, you know.
Oh.
It's good enough.
As in, I don't.
I'm just saying I rolled for nothing.
Oh.
I could bring her back to my side potentially, but it'll be her choice if she wants to.
No, you're not going to. Don't worry about it. Go get yourself another
We'll see.
Padawan.
We'll see about that.
I have an idea. Why don't you guys fight to the death over it?
Yeah, we'll do cage match.
Yeah, why don't you cage match?
Wouldn't be much of a fight.
Oh, no kidding.
That's nice of you to say, Caleb. We have revenge that we need to make. So I'm focused on the revenge.
Trial
first.
by combat. I would like to see this.
After we both get our revenge, then we can fight to the death.
You have to
Agreed.
do all unarmed strikes.
Okay. You guys don't even know what I classed into last time.
Oh.
I multi-classed into monk last time.
Oh yeah. Forget that. No thanks.
I'm all down for unarmed strikes. Let's do it.
No thanks. No thanks.
Okay, well.
All right, Katrina,
Fight to the death, but-
can you set us up for PvP
Yeah.
for whatever we
I
want
will.
to talk about? Because I think
PvP.
no, not PvP, PvP. Play by post.
Play by post.
Oh, okay. I was saying. We're doing this PvP. Okay.
No, we're not gonna do that. Because I think we'll probably want to make a plan so that somebody can stay on watch and stuff. I'm assuming
And you guys can cover all that.
I mean, Lux has done pretty well to get some sleep, and I've been watching for him. So.
I only need a half
Well,
a night.
that's why I'm saying like set up the P by P, PvP, so that we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Figure it all out.
Yeah, you guys
Real
can
Luck's
talk
gonna be our
about
wake-
whatever questions you have, and then we can cover rest, so we don't have to deal with it when we start our session.
Yeah. We're halfway through all rest right now. Or how many hours have passed for?
I think
is
you
it?
guys have only realistically gotten a couple hours of sleep,
Okay.
but you can volunteer to take first watch because of it. But that's
I
up,
only need
that's up
half
to
a
you.
night's rest, so I could do second watch.
I mean, that works. We got tents set up, and
Good. You got a week to discuss it. I hope you
Yeah.
guys enjoyed the first session. It was not the first session I planned. It was
Oh.
very impromptu.
That's okay.
I need a security kit from somebody or a slicer's kit. If anybody has one. That ship that's down to the south, I'd like to get inside it and see what it is they have. Maybe it could be useful to us.
Well, which is it do you need? Do you need a slicers or a security?
Slicers.
Okay, I'm not your guy.
Hmm.
I would
Oh.
like to
It's part of
reach in my
independence,
backpack and pull out a weapon, and I'm going to start trying to get used to it.
What
Okay.
weapon is it?
Do you want to investigate it first?
Sure.
Me? Oh.
Okay.
In, like actual investigation. Good
I don't know.
luck.
I'm just curious if you want me to tell you about it.
I mean, yeah, I would have ignited it. It's a double saber, guys. I pulled it out. I would have ignited it, and then I would have let the force like pick it up because that's how I fight.
Yeah.
So it would have, done some twirls and stuff, and yeah, I probably would have looked at it just to see what it is.
Yeah, if
Where'd
that's the
you
thing
find this?
you're mentioning about being jealous about, I'm more of a blaster guy, so.
No, that's not what I had
Where
in
did
mind.
you find this double-bladed saber?
What the heck did you have in mind?
So it's a double. It's obviously a double-sided lightsaber. However, there's only one kyber crystal on the one side.
Okay.
It's not an advanced. It's not like Darth Maul's where there's two in each side.
Okay. It's just like a really long handle.
Yes. But I mean, it could be fitted with a second one, but
Mhm.
she wasn't using it that way. I mean, you can tell that she was very she was not advanced.
Okay.
And the stone is white.
Okay. And I'll answer Thruslok's question, and I'll say, why don't we leave things buried in the past, huh?
I had unlimited questions. She said she will truthfully tell us all questions.
Yes, I will.
One time only.
And where the heck did
Well,
you get
she
that
just
saber,
doesn't
Kale?
want you to keep rehashing stuff, so she will
I found
gladly
it
answer
in the
anything
woods.
you want.
You found it in the woods.
I found
It's
it
not.
in the woods.
It's not Jayla's lightsaber.
Thruslok, where have you guys been?
I was at a different places for a while. We weren't together though. But Thruslok is tired, so Thruslok is gonna go to sleep, and let's.
Well, I guess I'll keep watch for now, and then I'll need to.
You're fine.
PvP the
Like I
rest
said,
of this.
I'll set up a chat. You guys can talk about what you want to do and what you want to ask and what you want to do with your rest and all that fun stuff.
Sounds good. Thanks, Katrina.
Thank you guys so
Yep, thanks,
so
Katrina.
much.
Thank ya.
Great time.